Hey everyone, good morning. Back with another video. As always, appreciate if you like and subscribe. Try to put these out every weekday morning, videos on different topics. So with that, we can get into today's session. And what I wanted to talk about today is Trump's view on this war in Iran. And he really should have studied history more, specifically the Vietnam War, because he just keeps saying on repeat that they're bombing Iran back to the Stone Ages. They've hit all these targets. Iran has no navy, no army, or sorry, no navy, no military functionality. All their leaders have been destroyed, and that the U.S. has won the war. But you don't bomb an enemy into submission and declare war if the main objectives aren't met. And the bottom line is the Strait of Hormuz is still closed because of Iran. They're not agreeing to give up their enriched uranium to make nuclear weapons. So what has Trump really accomplished? He can jawbone all he wants that the U.S. has won the war, but the facts on the ground don't dictate that. And he's in a real bind because his options are to escalate or walk away. And walking away doesn't really work because Iran will control the strait, remain in control. It'll be obvious to everyone that the U.S. lost the war. And Trump will go down in history as a loser, which he likely will not be able to stand. 20% of the world's oil is missing from the world supply. Gas prices in the US are skyrocketing. Today they crossed an average price of $4.50 per gallon, and he doesn't know what to do. And if he had looked at the Vietnam War and understood we did the same thing there, where we carpet bombed the country, destroyed a lot of their military infrastructure, we didn't end up winning the war. Iran's willing to wait years, a decade, to let this play out. This is an existential crisis for them. They have escalation dominance. It's in their backyard. We've just Trump just willy-nilly went into this saying that they were 2 weeks away from having a nuclear weapon, which is by all accounts just a lie. It makes Bush's claims of weapons of mass destruction seem legit by comparison. He thought it would just be a quick one and done, like with Venezuela, install a new leader and declare victory. And he's basically, the way he just talks about that we've bombed them, we've won, it's just so lacking. It's just showing such ignorance about the history of the United States and its military actions, again, specifically in Vietnam, but also Afghanistan and Iraq. You can just bomb countries here and there, but it doesn't change the calculus on the ground. And Iran and other countries can especially benefit from asymmetric warfare now, where a $30,000-$40,000 drone can take out a $5 million piece of military equipment, or you need to spend a $1 million, $2 million on an interceptor to take out a $50,000 drone. Small attack boats and all of these things that the Iran is using to control the strait. The U.S. has no answer. The U.S. is fighting a war from 20, 30 years ago, and they don't understand that just hitting military targets doesn't work. And so we're in a real bind. Yeah, great. We've killed all the Iranian leadership. You don't think they're going to be bitter? His son's in charge. It looks like, by all accounts, Khomeini's son. You don't think he's going to be bitter? We've hit all these schools and killed all these young girls. Do you not think their parents are going to be looking for revenge on the U.S.? Trump doesn't take any of this into account, and he's stuck the world in a real economic bind that just doesn't seem like there's a way out. And again, his choices are to escalate or walk away. Military planners in the U.S. have talked about for 30, 40 years that if we were to attack Iran in a major way, they're going to close the Strait of Hormuz. Did Trump read those briefings? Probably not. He's just going by his gut, by his judgment, by his bad decision making, and we all have to live with the results. And it's amazing how much damage has been done in 6 weeks, how he's lost this conflict within a month. It has to go down as one of the greatest strategic defeats if it continues on its current path. And there's no reason why Iran would trust Trump, why they would back away now. They seem like they feel like they have the upper hand. They feel like they can wait out Trump and endure more pain. And especially as gas prices keep going up, there's lack of jet fuel, lack of fertilizer. Trump really stuck his nose in the hornet's nest, and all of this could have been avoided if he had studied U.S. history and military history, his excursions in different countries like Vietnam and the Middle East in the past, and if he had listened to 30 or 40 years of military analysis that said Iran would close the Strait of Hormuz and create havoc. But here we are, and there's no easy way out. All right, we'll stop there for today. Be back again tomorrow.